Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths, totally scientific combat testing, which is scientific and totally that thing. First off, I'd like to apologize if I start coughing during this recording. I have a persistent cough from the you-know-what. And now that that's out of the way, it's the BBS 5th season versus the Drakenslang Mark II. I got those backwards. No, I didn't. It doesn't matter. Few things. Firstly, the Drakenslang is like about twice the size and twice the cost of the 5th season, so this is not a particularly fair fight. So we've got 2.1 million materials and around 75,000 blocks versus the BBS 5th versus the Don't make me go all the way over here, how dare you. Versus the BBS 5th season, which is about 1.4 million materials and around just over about 33,000 blocks. So the 5th season had a disadvantage here, however it still has some of the scariest railguns I've ever seen on a battleship in From the Depths. So we'll see how this goes. If the Drakenslang does win the 2 out of 3 too easily, if she doesn't get enough extra size, we're gonna do a 2-on-1 just to see how that goes, and I guarantee you the 5th season will almost certainly win that one, because, well, she's just cool like that, I guess. So anyway, let us... Oh, by the way, yes, I've done a video on the 5th season before. I will link that in the description, and that'll give you a far more detailed overview of what she's all about. Alright, let's begin. So immediately, you can see just how fast those shells are on the 5th season. They do a huge amount of damage, and they'll probably go straight through the Drakenslang and out the other side. Yeah, you can see... Alright, so she was on the lead hit point wise, and now she isn't because the crams are likely going to make a huge difference here. Hold on, I want to see what those shells are actually doing. My money is that they're getting right in there. Yes, they are. Look at that. Yeah, see, they're already getting, like, all this armor the Drakenslang has as no defense whatsoever against the sheer penetration power of the 5th season. I forget how much it is. It's like 22,000 kinetic damage with about 76 armor piercing or something like that. It's ridiculous. So that's why back in the day I was experimenting with ERA just to see how to actually defend against this at all. Let's just have a look at there. I'm guessing there's going to be a bunch of... yeah. This is why having separate redundant AI compartments is a good idea. Like, we're less than 30 seconds into the fight, and the 5th season has already, like, taken out vital internal components. Hopefully, the Drakenslang can actually return the favor now. She is winning, but barely. Let's see, what happened here? Right, so now, alright, so definitely returning the favor. You'll notice the Drakenslang's health is kind of declining pretty fast. And part of the problem with fighting the 5th season, she is more vulnerable to crams than she is to a lot of stuff. But because she's so low slung, crams often tend to whiff right over the top of her, which is a bit of an issue. Oh my goodness, that mortar actually did something. That never happens. And, for some reason, well, no, it's not for some reason, there's good reasons, the turrets on the BBS 5th season tend to be very survivable because they're spaced out from each other, and also, they're just super, super tough. But it looks like the fact that the Drakenslang is like twice as big and ugly, literally, as the 5th season is coming through because... Nope, missed. This is why I build my stuff flat. It's so that things either whiff over the top or underneath all the stuff. That's a sentence that makes sense. I'm gonna sneeze and that's gonna ruin the audio quality of this entire thing. Okay, finally there's a turret that's... Wow, see? The 5th season is now so low slung that crams are skipping off the water. And this is, like, I think 2 turrets is a good number. left to my own devices, I would probably only make a craft with like 2 main turrets, because it's easy. It's much easier than like making super firing stuff and all that junk. Okay, yep, good night. Alright. But there is something to be said for 4 turrets, because that's twice as many as 2. I know basic math. And, yeah, I'm trying to remember how much... Like, I should go back and watch my own videos sometimes. I wonder, I'm trying to remember how much health, like the turtle load took off the Drakenslang, because I suspect it was less health than this. And this is where being just stupidly fast is actually really helpful, because, oh, yep, health below 80% and sinking, so... within 3 minutes, so that's what... Well, nope, the timer reset by the looks of it. So this is one way to take on a craft, is just make something twice as big and twice as expensive as it, and then you're probably going to win. So yeah, that's probably don't get any points for that, because Draki is somewhat bigger than the BBS 5th season. But yeah, let's go have a look at how much damage that Draki actually sustained, because I suspect... Let's have a look here, what happened. Are you disintegrating? Yes, you are, so we'll just go here. You can see all the way through here, yep, so ammo compartment ruptured, and yeah, right through, actually threatening the this turret completely, because these heavy armor blocks here are what this turret sits on. So, threatening it right there, and this over here, yep, that's a problem. I'm just gonna do that quickly. Whoopsie daisy, please don't lag so much. Are you levitating? How dare you? How dare you levitate like that? I'm trying to see the damage. Alright, so what do we have here? You can see just how far these shells go through. They like, yeah, almost complete, yeah, actually completely out the other side. I guess there's something to be said for having your bow and stern be mostly full of nothing. Because if a high penetration shot goes there, it does, well, absolutely nothing. Particularly if it's a fuseless penetrator, like what the 5th season has. Oh yeah, this looks like one of the early shots from the front. It did a lot of damage, and whoa, this was actually stopped. Interesting. Alright, so Draki takes round 1, to the surprise of probably no one. But let's see if the 5th season gets lucky in round 2, because, see here, Drakenslang, 2.1 million materials, 74,000 blocks, about 1.4 million materials, rounding up, and 33,000 blocks. Let's see that again. And then we'll do a 2-on-1 so that Draki actually gets humbled a little bit. There are things, by the way, that can take on the Drakenslang quite easily. There's stuff being plotted for the custom campaign. Remember that? I barely remember that. Which absolutely can give the Drakenslang a run for money, which is almost a bit worrying because I don't want that custom campaign to be too hard. But anyway, we will set that bridge on fire once we're on top of it. Wait, what? Anyway, let's round 2. Here we go. Because, if the BBS 5th season gets lucky, I think she can just straight up snipe turrets clean off the Drakenslang. Let's have a look at these crams and where they go. Oh dear. That looked... Ooh. That looked really bad, actually. I wonder... I never remember, but, I suspect the 5th season does... Oh, hello, she's actually broadsiding correctly this time. Wow, that's a lot of blocks that just fell off the Drakenslang, though. That is a lot of blocks that just fell off the Drakenslang. What were those? That looks like... Okay, it's mostly wood. Alright, so it's a lot of blocks, but thankfully she has a lot of blocks to spare. Never mind, looks like crank components just happened, so... Ouch. Looks like... I do love those cram cannons, though. I keep forgetting that, like, the cram cannons are the thing with Draki. Did that do anything to this turret, I'm wondering? The answer is, yes it did. It actually poked holes straight through it. That's Doomfrag for you. I think something just as simple as, having your craft be a fast orbiter like, Draki flanks. That's what she does. She's a giant ship, but she flank the giant ship. And that's really handy. It begs the question whether she can actually do that against 2 of these guys. By guys, I mean the 5th season. Whee! Looks like this is pretty much going the same as round 1. Let's just have a quick squiz over at how Draki's doing. What bits have fallen off her? Uh-oh. See, this is exactly what I mean. They've taken out the AI controlling the forward APS, which means that Draki needs to hurry up and win this quickly. Otherwise, she's going to lose. See? That's what I mean. Uh-oh. Yep, that's bad. Redundant AI only gets you so far. Oh yeah, you can see kind of that these crams are much less potent. But this is nothing else. Wow, that's not gonna take out the turret. Neither is that. Is that gonna do it? We have to see if the BBS 5th season actually manages to... Like, she might win this if she gets lucky and takes out the last 2 AIs on the Drakenslang. Also, I think, like, there was a fair amount of detection in the... Like, hidden in that APS turret. What the hell was... Okay, yep. Uh-oh. Okay, nope. So this is why, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to have multiple AIs, because if you don't do that... yeah, this is why... That alone is why the Mark II Drakenslang is better than the Mark I. 2 separate AI compartments. Also, girl, you need to stop missing. You need to really stop missing. You cannot afford to miss. Yeah, those crams are badly damaged, you can tell. See? I knew this wouldn't go all Draki's way. And just the shape of the 5th season. If she... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See? What did I tell you? Oh no, that's it. Her main guns are down. See? We're not gonna need a 2-on-1. Because Draki... Draki just lost the AI controlling her cram cannons. Yeah, see? Immobilized. And now it's all over by the screaming. I think also the 5th season is actually aiming for... Yeah, she's turned around now, both turrets are firing. Yeah, nope, the 5th season's won this one. And those lasers are not going to do enough damage. See? I told you, me. I told you it would be completely one-sided. The 5th season's no joke, and in fact... the 5th season, I think, actually... kind of is one of the things that hard counters the Drakenslang, in a way. At the very least, her guns do, because those guns really do not care about, you know, how thick your armor is. They will go straight through it. They will absolutely whiff it. Alright, I'm going to just sit here and hang out and watch my big, beautiful baby girl get destroyed. And this is probably the point where I'll speed up the footage, and we just get to enjoy the show. Okay, so I've officially decided to call it here, because these lasers are absolutely not going to be enough to do anything to the 5th season, and at this point the 5th season is apparently being quite sadistic and dragging this out. So, it is now 1-1, Draki has won 1, and the 5th season has won 1, on to round 3! Just check everything's okay. Yes, yes, yes. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, bigger is not always better, and guns are important. And this is why, this is like, the 5th season is kind of like really the poster child for, like, railguns are trump everything in the end. Like, a well-designed railgun is honestly probably the best weapon from the depths, bar nothing. Like, because, well, there's no real counter to them. Like, you get a railgun, it doesn't care about armor, it doesn't care about evasion, doesn't care about nothing. So, yeah, let's have a look new to see if it can all... if, like, who wins? Who is going to be the winner chicken dinner? It all depends really on, like, on the opening shots, what they managed to do. It looks like... what did that do? It looks like that what did that do? Those cram shells, I suspect, didn't do a hell of a lot. Nope, they did not. They did not do a hell of a lot at all. And... also, it is weird. In round 1, the 5th season seemed to get confused with, like, its broadside. It kind of drove straight towards the Drakenslang for some reason, and it's definitely not supposed to do that. Okay, I'm actually legit worried that Draki could lose this. Like, actually lose this, and that's gonna make me extremely sad. And it means that there's gonna have to be a Mark III to take on the bloody 5th season. Oh no. Okay. All guns are still activated, and in the health lead, Draki is still winning. But being beaten by something half her size and cost is, like, it's gonna be a bummer. It's gonna be a real bummer. Now, the thing is, are there any... the 5th season just is a design that seems to be, like, just really survivable. It's, like, simultaneously very compact and also... yeah. Like, the engines seem to get taken out pretty easily by the Drakenslang, but the turrets don't. And the turrets are the main thing, you know. Also, the cram shells tend to whiff straight over her, which is bad. See, the stuff in the middle doesn't matter, like, at all. Wow, I hate you. Bungalow Bill. I love this craft and I hate it. Oh dear. Well, what did you expect? The armor scheme in the Drakenslang is not designed for this, I'm guessing. Or at least it's not up to this. Also, like, driving too far away, wrong thing to do. Completely wrong thing to do. Can you please? Thank you. Now stay behind her, for crying out loud. Okay. I feel slightly safer now. That's one less ultra scary railgun turret that's gonna ruin Draki's day. I think I might still do a 2v1 just to see. Why can't you get AI deaded, 5th season? Why can't you be a sport and do that? Oh, jeez. Yeah, the armor on this season is just, kind of laughing in the face of, the APS. Kind of laughing in the face of the APS, on the Drakenslang. Wow, it's like, I'm starting to think that the first round was a fluke, because, like, the 5th season just kind of drove straight at the Drakenslang and didn't broadside properly. Although, if you can... Draki, you need to get behind her. You need to get behind her, please. Also, you need to actually hit the target. That'd be very nice. That'd be very nice. More of that, please. Incidentally, for anyone who's wondering, the 5th season does not have supercavitation shells. She doesn't need them. Her shells are so fast that the slowdown from water actually doesn't affect their performance that much. So, yeah, she can kill submarines. She can 1v1 the Blackcurrant and win. And she does. With extreme prejudice, she does. Alright, I am deeply afeared for the survival of the Drakenslang. And, oh great, yep, that's one turret that is disabled. The 5th season, by the way, is what initially made me think that AP EMP was so strong. It isn't, as it turns out. At least it's not actually that much stronger than non-AP EMP. But the 5th season just has a habit of, like, getting EMPs, like, past dozens of meters of armor. Please hit the bloody turret, will you, Draki? What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, I'll tell you what's wrong with her. Me. She's getting shot with giant railguns. Please don't lose. I'm actually gonna be upset. I do not think that the APS... Oh, goodness, the crabs keep missing. I hate that. I hate that so much. Get behind the 5th season, you stupid dragon emote. Every second counts. Every second that bloody railgun keeps firing is... the Draki could die more. I don't even know where the 5th season keeps its AI, because it's like... where does it keep its AI? Like, I've never seen it get AI dead. Like, not even once. Please keep aiming at the things that don't matter. Not that turret! It also could be a problem that the penetration settings on the Drakenslang are actually engineered for much bigger craft than the 5th season, so the fact that this thing is smaller is actually helping it. Are you sinking? She's not even sinking yet. She's mostly below the water, but she's not sinking. Also, she's turning like a champ. I don't like this. I don't like this. I really do not like this. Hit point lead means nothing. The hit point lead means absolutely nothing. I hate this. This is way too tense. This is way too tense and I don't like it. I think the Drakenslang... I just saw a lot of block confetti over there. Please disable this turret. I beg you. Not good enough. Damaged cram. Not good enough. This is agony. I spent so much time on the Drakenslang. It's like... jeez. Oh no, don't tell me. If you freaking... she's almost... that cram is so damaged, it's not even funny. Damn you, Bungalow Bill! Damn you for making something so good... How? This, right now, here, is why people think cram isn't good and they're kinda right. There's so many missed shots, like, over this whole fight video. So many missed shots. I'm so annoyed by that. Because imagine if every shot had landed. The Drakenslang's not going to win this. She just isn't. She just isn't going to win this. The 5th season is just too good. I hate that. Gmodism, if you think crams work the best at, like, at large sizes, you need to look at the railguns over on the 5th season again, because, please take out the turret. Why aren't you taking out the turret? Oh, wow, the whole superstructure fell off. Oh, my word. Are we flanking? No, we're not flanking. Of course. Why would we be flanking? Why would flanking be happen? Why would I be having a good time? No. I thought this would be, like, you know, reasonably short. I admit, I was cocky. I looked at the Drakenslang and thought, like, well, she beat the Ragnarok, kind of no problem. Like, how bad could the 5th season be? The 5th season has the scariest guns in the universe. Seriously. Or at least the most scary practical guns I've ever seen. And she's still not sinking, and she's still not dying, and she's still shooting. Ah! If Draki loses this, Like, I am going to make a Mark III Drakenslang. I am going to do that. Because this is unacceptable. When someone else's ship costs half as much as yours... Oh wow, I forgot about that diff gun completely. Oh well, I guess it's not, like, completely hopeless. Can you sink? Please, sink! And, like, how aren't you blinded, either? Oh, that's why. There's, like, redundant detection. Lots of it. Can you please just be AI deaded or something? The 5th season, jeez. The 7th season, like... I know this is an old-ish design, but Deacon's hell, this is absolutely silly how good it is and how much it punches above its weight. And it's just like, it's 2 big railgun turrets, like... It's a boat with 2 big railgun turrets, that's it. We're down to what looks like 1 APS turret. Are you sinking? Yes! Sink, you bastard! Sink, you beautiful No! Come on! Oh my word. Oh, you finally took a... Okay, I can breathe again. I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad. I would have been so angry, like, if the 5th season actually won this. Like, because there's no excuses on my part. Like, my ship in this case, twice the size, twice the cost. Like, even using, like, essentially, like... No, damn it, it's not done firing, it's not disabled. No, alright, no more breathing for me. Oh no. The 5th season's gonna kill me in real life. Despawn, you bastards! Stop! No! No, 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 die, 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 please just die. I kind of want to chuck the Gimli at this thing and see if it does any better. It probably will. Because the Gimli has got way more redundant... Thank you! Go away! I'm sick and tired of how good you are! For the people who think I'm overreacting, I'm really not. I'm really, really not. I learned the hard way just how the 5th season is just ridiculously good at, like, making a mockery of other people's crafts. Mostly mine. Look at that. Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese armor. Oh, crap. Holy bananas. Alright, wow. That was... actually much closer than I was expecting, and much closer than I wanted, I can tell you that. Whew. Alright, but, it looks like, wow, we hit the 10-minute time limit. Alright, so, I know that I said that only if it's like a clean sweep and over too quickly would we do a 2v1, 2 5th seasons versus 1 Drakenslang. I think we need to do that anyway, because, that's gonna be an ass-whooping. It's gonna be a severe ass-whooping, and, I think, that'll be, fun to see. Not for me. I'm gonna be crying, like, non-stop throughout this bonus 4th round, just so you know. I'm gonna make myself very upset, and I'm doing it for you! Doing it for you! Drakenslang, I'm sorry! I'm so sorry. Hey, maybe the 2 5th seasons will collide with each other, and, like, that'll be fun for me. Who knows? They probably won't, let's be honest. Alright, bonus 4th round, because I want to see this. And, yep, immediately health lead, because now it's equal, it's roughly equal block and material count, so, that's gonna be interesting. If the Drakenslang wins this, I'm gonna be very surprised. Wow, looks like the 5th season's in the health lead now. And now this one is like... Okay, hide. Hide behind 1. Please aim for the thing that's closer. Aim for the thing that's closer. I swear to G, if you don't do that, I'm going to cry. I'm crying. Well, I'm crying. Alright, that's a really good shot, actually. Alright, that's absolutely beautiful. If the Drakenslang does better in this than the other ones, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be the maddest Larry you ever seen. She's not gonna win. It's just like the odds are against her, like, so much. Yeah, she's losing health real fast. Although she's already knocked out one railgun turret, so that's nice. Oh, jeez. The thing with, like, the 5th season's railguns, the turrets on that is the kind of... It's that moment where I've had in multiple From the Depths where I'm just like, it makes me want to give up the game, because it's like, well, what's the point? There's nowhere to go from here. Like, I know, like, I don't know, there's no reason to use anything else. Honestly, like, you know, I would never have trouble, like, playing through Nita again. What the hell? Okay, what? What? Drake, are you trying to redeem yourself for being, like, less than ideal? If the Drakenslang wins this, I'm gonna be pissed off. Like, I'll be thrilled, but also... What the hell, man? What? What? Okay, don't get cocky, BorderWise. Just don't. Yeah, she's... Alright, that's one of the 5th seasons completely out of the picture already. And now we're gonna do a little flank, by the looks of it. And... Please take out this turret. You're not gonna do it, but okay. But wow, yeah, this one over here... disabled. But admittedly by very lucky shot. What the hell? What? What? What is that? Drakenslang, were you holding out? Were you having a laugh? Were you being a blinking silly billy? Were you being like all like hehehehe? I'm gonna make BorderWise sweat slightly. Oh boy. You're gonna need to flank much better though, because this little I say little, this giant quad railgun is still shooting at you very much so. Are those going to hit? Are those going to hit? No. Still amazed that Drake managed to essentially cripple one of them. How about you aim for the turrets every time, you friggin... You friggin' thing. You thing! You absolute thing. How are you doing there? How badly damaged and... How badly damaged are you? I see lots of damage, actually. It looks like the cram cannons are the things... Yep, that's one disabled cram cannon. And the... It looks like there's only one APS gun. There's only one APS gun on each turret that's still working. And it looks like we've... Yeah, we've only got maybe 2 functional cram cannons. Come on, do a flank. You know you want to. You know you want to. You know you want to. Also keep forgetting about this mortar here, the emotional support mortar. Have we flanked her? Actually, whoa, we have. Alright, stay behind her for the love of butterscotch pudding. I have mixed feelings right now, because, if the Drakenslang can effectively, like, take on 2 5th seasons at once, but, like, you know, struggles against one of them, I'm not sure what to make of that. I really am not sure what to make of it. Please let this mortar land directly on a turret and, completely ruin its day. It's going to miss, because, that is why this is only an emotional support mortar. Although I guess, oh yes, please keep turning the wrong way, you... I think also it depends on whether... yeah, it depends on whether, like, the turning props get disabled. Yeah, look at that. Wow, this one disabled completely. And now, pretty much only to, like... Oh, wait, never mind. What the hell happened to you? Did you get hit by a mortar? I'm gonna be... Nope, 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 she didn't. She got hit by railguns. Which is exactly what we don't want. I don't suppose you could aim straight for the... Here's actually, I think, one of the genius parts about the 5th season, is that all the block clusters in the middle and the turrets tend to be made mostly of bigger blocks than that. So, I've said it before, I think that's actually one of the main disadvantages of cram cannons, is that they're so block heavy that it means that if you use them as your main weapons, the enemy AI is going to aim for them, like a lot. Please flank before this thing, like, blows your brains out. I don't suppose you'd take out that turret, would you? That would be... Okay, that's good, but you could do better. In fact, you should do better. You are not dead yet. I think the last cram cannon is disabled. I can't actually tell. Yep, it's pretty much disabled. It's all onto the APS now. For the love of dog, take out this one thing that... Hang on, it's not disabled. It's just... What did that do? Emotional support mortar actually did something. Whee! It didn't do a hell of a lot, to be perfectly honest with you. It ruptured a compartment. She's winning. She's freaking winning. How dare you? How dare you, like... How dare you win? Please keep turning the wrong way. That'll make me so happy. To be fair, like... Oh, yes, please, please. Yes. Well, that right there is why those heavy armor poles are just such a good investment. Holy crud. Okay. Yeah, Bungalow Bill, if you're watching right now, I feel you, man. This kind of thing drives me nuts. The From the Depths AI is so stupid, and I'm honestly quite fed up with it. Like, particularly for broadsiders, they have a really rotten habit of, like... not broadsiding in a way that would make sense or be sensible, because they're just... I don't know, it's just... this is hard. It's hard to set up proper AI in games, but at the same time, that's probably one of the reasons why frontsiders are, like, tend to do so much better than broadsiders. It's like, I'm gonna say it, it's a better class of craft, it's more effective. Particularly if you, like, have secondary weapons, like, covering the top and the bottom and the sides. Like, that just seems to, like, work really, really well. And, yeah. So, this right here is why broadsiders are actually kind of bad, is because the From the Depths AI is just so thick. It's just genuinely stupid, and just does not take into consideration how enemy craft move, and, like, even if, like... you set no minimum broadside setting, the damn thing will try and move parallel to an enemy craft the way it's moving, so it essentially lets the enemy craft determine like the angle of attack for both of them, which is exactly the opposite of what you want, which is really annoying. Their rant is over. Now I'm just watching bated breath to see, well, firstly, if the mortars actually managed to kill the, was that a mortar that just fired? Yes, it was. I want to see if the mortars actually managed to, oh no, the Draki's gonna focus on this one now, and then she's gonna drive straight back into the field of fire for this guy, and then we'll have to hope to run out the clock. And that mortar missed. Great. Mortars are also pretty terrible. They're fun, and when they work beautifully, but generally they don't work well enough to justify using them. The only reason I use them on the Drakenslang is because, well, it was fun. It was fun, frankly. Oh, if you two collide right now, that will... well, it'll be bad news for Bungalow Bill, but also I'll find it extremely funny. Wow, this One of them, wow. Are we gonna have a collision? No, we're not. By the looks of it, no, we're not. Huh, interesting. And the mortars are still firing. Oh, hello, you're reversing. Interesting. Are you trying to shield the one railgun turret that's still in play? My goodness. Maybe I should take back all the things I said. Oh no, she's finally wised up and is turning the right way. Actually, no, she isn't. She's continuously turning the way that is not smart. Oh yeah, like the Drakenslang Mark II, her target prioritization is set to... what do we call it? It's set to block count, so she keeps trying to go for the thing that's biggest. Which currently is this guy. Whoop! And please, AI did something. Whatever that was, I hope it was important. Hello? Are your feelings hurt? Please sink. You know, what would be really cool is if you sank right now. Wow, she's basically outplayed both of them. That's impressive. This has been a real emotional roller coaster for me. Like, I'm feeling quite vulnerable right now. Like, please don't at me. Actually, do at me. Like, comment like mad how you, like your thoughts on this fight, because this is actually quite interesting. It's actually a glaring, like, it's actually a pretty damning, like, demonstration of just how RNG. Oh no, you're gonna walk straight back in front of that railgun. Yeah, like, chickens haven't come home to roost yet, and you're aiming at the wrong boat. Please stop shooting at that boat and start shooting at this. Well, this was gonna happen. This is not the first time the Drakenslang has, essentially snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Oh boy. Please aim at the thing that's actually dangerous. Okay, see, you're starting to aim at the thing that's slightly dangerous. That is good. Keep doing that. Please do that more. If she manages to survive all the way back around to, like, flank this one again, that'd be nice. Or she lasts another 1.5 minutes, because we do go by a timer around these parts. I should get rid of that bloody mortar. It does nothing. It really is not worth it. Stop shooting there. You're shooting at the wrong thing. Aim for this turret here. You just dropped 0.1% again. Please destroy this turret. I'm begging you from the bottom of my... Thank you. Did that actually do anything? Yes! Oh, we've basically won. 1 minute to go, and it's only the mortars that can really do anything, so we're gonna chill out for the next little while. Oh my god, Drakenslang! I simultaneously, like, I have a real love-hate relationship with every single craft involved in this video, which is only 2 of them, but yeah, it stands. I need to go lie down after this. Like, I was gonna do that anyway, but I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it more. I'm gonna lie down so hard. It's not even gonna be funny. This was nail-biting. Man. So, what I was saying before, it's like this fight is actually a pretty damning demonstration of just how RNG From the Depths is. Which is like, it's just like, whether you win or lose depends on whether you get lucky. Like, if your admittedly really stupid ship AI decides to randomly aim at a block that's good to aim at or not. And I get it, like you don't really have any other alternative for that. But when you're facing something that, you know, when you're facing shells that don't care about armor whatsoever and go straight through, like, your ship and out the other side, like, you know, RNG becomes such a deciding factor, because this fight could have been over instantly. Like, if both the 5th season had decided to just so happen go for, like, you know, the AI compartments of the Drakenslang, which she has 3, like 1 for the crams, 1 for the APS, and 1 for the lasers, this fight could have been over in the first 10 seconds, but it wasn't, so... yeah, that sucks. So the Drakenslang has won this one. It was best of 4, she won 3 of them. She won 1 round, lost 1 round, won another one, and she's won the bonus round against 2 of them. This is the fight I expected her to lose! What the hell, madam? You're gonna go back to your garage and, like, I don't know, probably stare at you and, like, make a Mark III version with shells I actually like. But anyway, that'll do for this, totally scientific combat testing. I feel I learned things. I learned, once again, not to get cocky. And also I learned that, you could be surprised in positive ways, as well as negative, because, Draki apparently likes to troll me. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps. And there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I'll see you next time in Totally Scientific Combat Testing from the Depths Edition. Let me know what kind of fights you want to see next, and I will do them, hopefully soonish. Farewell!